So I'm actually going to start below the core belief, since we've started to presence the lost aspect of the divine. So the 4 is the archetype of our connection to source. So they have the most profound sensitivity to humans as an emanation of source. And the loss of that connection is what generates the core belief of I'm disconnected and abandoned. Yeah, wow. Yep. Yeah. So remember, everyone has all of the energies. This group is the particularly most sensitive to this energy. And so they can teach us about this part of our humanity. The passion is envy, longing. The fixation is melancholy. So even on the ones panel last night, somebody mentioned it, that he could fall into that place of melancholy. So that's the envy and the longing is that absolute yearning for what we know is our true connection to Source and feeling like it's not available. So it's kind of excruciating. When we say longing, it sounds so nice. It's actually this just tearing at the heart to find that connection that's missing. So because it's missing, their attention is moving to seeing it's missing. I can't find it. Where is it? So it's you can feel the kind of pain and angst that's in there. So the what's missing, the attention turns continuously to what's missing, and the interpretation is that it's missing because of me. There's something fundamentally flawed about me. But the yearning and the seeking and the desperate attempt to re-find that connection to Source is what's driving it. So we see the characteristics as an emanation of Source. Each one of us is unique, and there is no other like us. There's only one of us. And they are really aware of that uniqueness. So the characteristics are often wanting to demonstrate that uniqueness, wanting to show you the specialness. So in some ways it's like a counteracting of the feeling of deficiency and self-loathing to a degree. So I'm actually really special, and I really want you to get it. I want you to see me. So remember, looking out there to see it, see me as that special, unique, really wonderful emanation of Source, but I don't believe it. I'm trying to have that uniqueness, which is a mimicry of the original. The reactivity can get kicked up if you don't see me as special, if you see me as deficient. So there's a lot of places where you can get them. Criticism, feeling abandoned will throw them into that place of really harsh, kind of self-defeating. It's very, very painful. The defense mechanism of introjection, what it means is they take an idealized image that's out there and kind of carry it around inside and compare to it and keep the separation and longing and what's missing. They keep it alive by having this inner experience of it could be this way and it's not. So it's very, very alive feeling of missing, separation, abandonment, that's continuously in their experience.
What did you say it was the self?
Introjection. So taking something outside, holding it on the inside, and comparing to it, and feeling the gap. It maintains the feeling of separation and abandonment. Anything else?
I just want to add for that, the defense mechanism, introjection is often one of the hardest ones to kind of wrap our brains around. So imagine that there's an idealized image of whatever it is, an idealized image of the mate, significant other, idealized image of the job, idealized image of the career path. Whatever it is, I interject that idealized image, I take it inside, and I compare it to my current reality, and I'm always found lacking in comparison to that.
Great.
It just allows the whole thing to stay in place. So the defense mechanism, you want to think of it like the glue that allows the ego structure to stay in place.
And it feels active. There's an active comparison, so the comparing mind is really strong. And that's where the gap always exists. So the gap never goes away because in some ways I generate it. And then experience the lack that goes with it.